Okay, welcome everyone at Tuesday, first stream for Royal Trade Club when market is open. Let me know if you hear me good. Let me know if the quality is okay. Full HD should work without any problems. Also give me some feedback about the translation. I will talk slow, so Google Chrome and YouTube had time to translate it. We're dealing with longer delay, I guess. It's about 15 seconds, something like that. We will see how it goes with the translation, and then we decide if we stick with it or we just doing it as before without any translation. So you need to learn English a bit. That's a skill who's helps you in future. Today you can talk around the world in English to everyone. So I recommend you to learn it. There is some application for the mobile, for the phone. Uh, it's not recommendation. I'm using some application for learning Chinese. It's a Duolingo. It's pretty cool. You need only 10 to 15 minutes to spend time with it per day. Welcome Shady. Welcome Christian. Christian said setting up for a nice sell. uh, you have a balls. Welcome Philip. Christian is no fear. Yeah. Philip, the translation is in English. It cannot be changed without reason. Okay. So maybe we will try it in different way for the Thursday stream. We will see. At least you can use that Google Chrome. Yeah, that there is some translation. What I'm saying. There is an instruction by the Philip. Philip share it for the Polish squad, so you can use it, and it's working like that. Yeah, it's translating a bit strange, but it is what it is. Yeah, we'll see. It's a today is a test, so I'm no wonder if we get some problems with translation. We will work about it. You need also work about your English, to be honest. Moving ahead, tomorrow is a Polish session, one Polish session per week for now. Maybe in the future, if we evolve uh, quickly in Tessera, we're gonna add one more Polish session, maybe on Friday or Monday. I'm more with I'm more about the Friday, but we will see. We will see. Philip said Google Chrome with live subtitles remains. It's not perfect, but it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's move ahead. We don't want to spend too much time on this. Uh, Sunday, daylight saving time shift. Now we have 5 hour different between USA. So market close, New York open is 1 hour earlier for people who's living in Central European time zone. Yesterday, or maybe go to the market open Sunday analysis. I dropped that screen on the Discord. We talk about it on the Sunday session. What if market open with gap up, and what if market open with gap down? Suddenly, market open without any gap. There was no gap. That was a surprise for me, to be honest. And during the Tokyo, we sweep liquidity sitting at 5K $50, leave the external low untouched, untaken. Last week I talked about this is the potential accumulation for another leg up. And give me some. Yeah. Last week I told to my guys it can be potential accumulation for the another leg up. Because we're going into daily potential reversal zone. When market dropping at Tuesday last week, we mark that zone, depends on the fib level, and we waiting with patient. Then market poke into our zone. We had some setup there. That was here, that line. We play it from the 2 minute chart. From that candle, 2 minute, 2 minute chart. That was the POS for me, change of character. That's the place when you want to jump in to the party. And market give a nice move. Then they testing they testing those out once again on Thursday, going into, and on Friday. Everything here was mentioned on the Discord last week when group was unpublic. Then we have first stream here at Sunday market open. And after market open, that was not confirmation for any for our our scenario. That was not confirmation for our scenario. Not confirmation for gap up. Not confirmation for gap down because market open without any gap. So I leave it. I'm not trading it, And on the trade talk during the day, just after New York Open, I dropped the analysis. First zone here, straight up, sweep $5,225, come back, reaccumulate, and go higher. Or if that zone not hold, go to lower zone. Depends on session volume profile. Why? Because that was valid area low for the range, valid area high, valid area low. They sweep the valid area low, reaccumulate and go. And that was the play, how it goes. What was the time frame? 1 hour. We're going for 1 hour here. How it looks like. You see, that's the place from the screenshot, but without session volume profile. That was the place from the screenshot. They poke into valid area low. You see, rejected perfectly. Weak down, rejected. And print very beautiful move upside. So stop loss here, that zone not hold. As a first zone. And $1,700 pips from lower zone. Dollars move on gold. And still running. Where is the potential of it? The potential is new high, as I mentioned here. It's a new high for the daily structure. I believe we're gonna take it out, create a new high, trading into all-time highs, sitting on the 5,600. And maybe then we're going for another leg down, accumulate and go higher. No, we'll see. Now we are here. I'm still holding it from lower zone, and there was two way how you can play that. If you're familiar with me, if you were on the private group, you know about the entry model on the lower time frame, 1 minute to 5 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. We use that time frame for the entry models, and we usually playing BOS out of our zone. I like the 2 minute and 3 minute last time. Had some lags. I don't know what is that. So due to the entry model, You have your BOS here. So that's gonna be the place you want to play it and stop below that low or below the zone. Stop loss here was pretty big and solid. That was 300 pips. So it's enough to put it below the low. And from our entry model perspective, it's giving us 1 to 5. So if you're risking, say 1 to 5, just 1 to 5. So if you're risking $100, you are $500 up. Let's say you're risking $100 inside first zone, you lose it. You lose it because zone not hold. So you are minus 100, but plus 500. So at least $400 in profit from second zone. I'm usually have a 3 tries for the day. So first zone fail. For me that was first try. And second try was lower zone. If that zone fail, I will looking for that low if we sweep it or not. If we sweep that low, we're gonna reanalyze and probably be bearish. But daily zone held, I was right about the reaccumulation here. All that box was the reaccumulation, what I mentioned since last week. Daily support held. Here was that box for the daily support. Daily support held. And it's worth to try it because you can gain. If it's a bottom, if this is the bottom, you can cook over 5,000 pips. It's $500 move on gold. So for our setup, it's gonna be 1 to 16, 17. You know, and what do we do here with my strategy on our Discord? What do we focus on? We are focused on swing trading. We're trying to catch every bottom. We're trying to recognize where is the bottom. Here, probably this is the bottom. We're trading here. We're trading here. That was the fail. They sweep it, but it's okay. You can be 100%, 100% correct with anything, but from here, it's charge you back 5,000 pips because we're targeting it to here, to the daily high. It poked it perfectly. That was for the when group was closed. When that huge sell of coming on gold with not trading, I telling to my brothers, guys, sit on your hands. You don't need to rush it. Wait for clean reversal. We mark the weekly zone. Also depends on the fib level and market volume profile. It it poke into it perfectly when they falling. They poke into it perfectly. They rejected. We're waiting for the box here because we do for our analysis. For the ANDA that was clean. They sweep the trap candle. For me that was the BOS. Fib level here. They poke into. Our favorite is 61 to 78. They poke into it, print another lower structure, a higher structure. Then we mark up 4-hour trap candle. They go into it 2 times and then print another high. So I believe we're dealing with another bottom here, and the potential is very, very big gains on that. So I was confident with trying it to upside because I know if it stick, your risk to reward will be amazing. Also, we had a second plan. If daily zone didn't hold, reversal zone for daily, we have a reversal zone for the weekly and reversal zone for the monthly. So if it's not hold, if they break it, we're gonna reanalyze it for bearish and we're gonna play like that. Sells into that zone and looking for possible reversal confirmation to the upside here, or play to the lower zone and looking for the potential confirmation to the reversal upside from here. But it's stick from the lower zone and it's running to the upside. Also, a scenario was sweep of 5,225, like that arrow. That was here. They sweep that line and do a pullback. And I call this setup today on the Discord. Also depends on our entry model. We have the zone, but you see, the market not touch the zone. They just rejected a few pips above, $1 above the zone, and print the BOS here. Also on the 3 minutes, that was no, that was not. But the BOS on 2 minutes and on 1 minute. That was pretty clean. First candle was breaking up, but the body not close above the line. They rejected. So you wait, you still waiting, and second candle close with the body above the line. You jump into the party. Stop loss below the low for the aggressive traders, and for the more safe trade, you're putting stop loss below the zone. That's how our entry model works. Now it's running. That was 1 to 1.5 now, between 1 to 2. And from the aggressive side, this is 1 to 4.5, almost. Let's say 1 to 4, you know, it's 1 to 4 now. Yeah, potential is disgusting, to be honest. Imagine if it go up more and you're gonna smash 1 to 20 or something like that. Imagine it to the all-time highs. 1 to 30. Is it worth? Of course it is. And before I look at the chart, I'm gonna show you another entry because that was the entry from more advanced people. For the people who know me, for the people who trading with me or with other professional traders longer time, for the people who are familiar with charts, with trading. And second entry is for the people who are the beginners, who don't know the entry model, who don't have a time, for the people who are maybe feel a bit stressed to watch the confirmation. You can just put your position at the top of the zone and risk below the zone. And this is lazy type of trading. 1 to 6, pretty clean. What do you can more? What do you want to do more? Nothing. From the first zone. Uh, when that was in the middle of the zone, I'm sharing it. Here, I share it here. I'm still like it upside. Yeah. If I'm wrong, I'm fine. Then I'm gonna look for bearish move. But until daily support hold the structure, I won't change my bias. Sticking with the rules in trading is the more important thing you need to notice. And later, when the market's struggling inside that box, I feel maybe that box not hold. We're gonna sweep the equal lows here, take the liquidity out, poke into the volume. So I send it. If first zone not hold, I'm watching 70 to 20 to 45 due to session volume profile tool. And let's say you get the stop loss here. Maybe you try it, you get the stop loss, but you put your position here like a lazy type. 1 to 6, so overall you are 1 to 5 up, which can be $500, and it's still running for the potential 1 to 16, or I don't know, 1 to 19, I don't know. We are swing traders here. I like to hold my trades. I will look at the chat soon, guys. Let me finish my sentence. I am a swing trader. I like to play big moves, and I usually patient. And we don't have much trade here. The guys who are trading with me, they are also trading with intraday and with scalping. They are active on the chats, so you can look at them, what they doing. Philip, Robert, Manu. Manu is very good in scalping. Uh, Shady is new here, but yeah, from guys from this old team is the Manu, Robert, Philip, Christos is also very good with scalping and intraday. You can talk with that guys. You can also talk with me. If you don't like swing, that guy's looking for this setup every single day. So you can also trade with them. You can ask them how they see the market. They will answer you for sure. And we have also Polish squad. Philip is from Poland. Robert is from Poland. So you can tag that guys here, Robert. You know, you can ask them if you are Polish. You can ask them here, and uh, uh, and they will answer you. You can also ask them here because they are good with English, so they have no problem with talk in English. I am swing trader, so I'm not sending too much ideas because I won't deal with the noise. I focus more on the very quality trades from the bottom. I'm focused on the reversals and I'm focused on the holding. Not everyone can hold their trades for 1 week, 2 weeks, but I have no problem with that. You know, I trading like this from here to here. I was trading like this from here to, I don't know, probably that was also to here or somewhere here. Yeah, that was to somewhere here. And now I want to trade it and hold it for the new leg up to sweep that high and create new higher high. When we make a new higher high, I'm not gonna looking for bearish move until macro trend hold it. I need to see daily bearish market structure to trade the bearish move because as I said, I am swing trader, so I focus on the big moves and daily structure is good confirmation for it. Daily, weekly, 4-hour structure and 1 to 5 minute entry. So scalping entry with swing target. And you are cool. You don't need more. 2 trades per 2 weeks or 1 trade per week, and that can be enough for you. Okay, I'm talking and talking. Let's look at the chat. Let me know if what I'm talking from the beginning till now is clean. If you have some question also, it's the time to ask anything you want. And I will read the chat. Christian, anyways, bro, no buy without a sell, no sell without a buy. Yeah, of course. Market is fractal. They moving up and down. but you don't need to trade anything. You don't need to catch mm, what I want to say. You don't need to trade every bottom and every top. I'm trading with the macro trend. So if daily candles do a trend or weekly candles do a uptrend, I'm going with only buys. If daily or weekly going down, I'm trading only sells. Or 4 hour, you're going down. I'm trading only sells. But once, you know, from the lower time frame, maybe from the 50 minutes, you can play sells here, here, here. Yeah, you know. But once we hit the daily reversal area, you need to be very careful with your sells because that's the potential to reverse upside. And I want to use every potential to reversal because the gains from the reversal is sick. Wait, I'm missing it. Yeah. So in the macro downtrend, I'm trading sells. In the macro uptrend, I'm trading only buys. It's very easy, and trading is not about being right to catch every bottom, every tops. It's not about it. It's about making money, and I believe you need to make it as simple as you can, not complicate. You don't need to sit. Mm, yeah, if you are advanced, you don't need to sit 10 hours per day on the market. But if you are beginners, I was spending minimum 10 hours per day when I learning it. I'm I'm sitting at home almost every weekend when my friends went on the parties. I'm sitting at home. I'm trying to figure out how it works. I'm trying to figure out which strategy works good for me. And finally, I'm in the place where I am. I'm here, I'm talking to you, and I'm milking that cow every single time they show me a setup. Chris, yo, Chris. Snatched myself in, busy every day. Mini zero imbalance, then I like in the morning, but bull strong may just push. Yeah, I believe we continue from that zone. I believe we continue from that zone, from the New York Open. I believe we can continue upside until that zone hold. We want to play up, even if they pull us back here. They still can print upside with the entry model. And if we break it, I will looking below that liquidity. somewhere to 5,150, and maybe somewhere here, there is a Phipps 0.5 and 61 to 78. That will be the area which I will be interesting in here. All that with 5 minute break of structure I will attempt inside here, inside that box, if we break that zone, if we didn't respect it. But for me, it's still continue the expand, so we don't need to worry about that zone. If you hold it, you can hold, do whatever you want. If we going downside, I will looking first in that zone and second in that zone. But I'm personally very bullish on gold now. You know, last week everyone was scared here. A lot of people play bearish. They see gold downside, but I'm repeating it all last week and also yesterday and beginning of this week until the daily support hold the structure. I'm bullish. And you see how it works? I can be wrong sometimes. I'm not 100% accurate, but with the reversal, I have good win ratio with reversal zone, with OG setups from the bottom. Here, here, here. I don't want to be honest, today's setup I sent only because we opened the group. There is a lot of new members. I want to show you some skills. But if I'm sticking with my OG guys, I will just not looking for anything today because swing setup was here. I don't like click too much buttons. No, I like click one button and let it run. Okay, I will send you the Discord. If you get some value from our group, if you want to invite your friends, you can do it. We want to grow, and if we grow, there will be evolve all the time for sure. VOD after the live will be sitting on the main YouTube channel, so you can rewatch it anytime you want to do it. If someone miss the live session, no worries, you can rewatch it anytime you want to. When we do have a 15 minutes break of structure here, maybe they're gonna print into it, but it's wishful thinking. There is a zero imbalance to support it, probably. Let me check if this is the zero. Yeah, there is zero imbalance. There is EMA 20 coming to support it probably. So I will be very careful with sells. For the scalping, it can work for you. I don't like scalping, but for scalping perspective, maybe it will work for some quick pips. But I'm not taking sells. I'm sitting with buys. I'm gonna I'm gonna show the position I'm holding on the Discord. I'm just drop it now. And it is what it is. If it's come back to me, I'm cool. Mm, yeah, if it's come back, I'm cool. Maybe I'm gonna partial it if it's not looking good for me. But for now, I say it's still on the expansion phase, so I don't want to do anything with it. Maybe it's going to the MA20 to reject and move up more. I'm pretty bullish on that things. We have some geopolitics stuff. We have macro trend. We have daily zone support holding it. So I'm pretty bullish still. Oh, it's dark in my room. I'm gonna uh, switch on the light. Wait, give me a second. Where is my position? Here. That was the position shared on the Discord. Just here. That was that position. Okay, let me know if there is some question. Tomorrow is the Polish stream. I'm trying to figure it out with English translation, so everyone can use the session whole week. I will talking slow to let that translate work correctly, and I believe, yeah, you can understand what I'm saying to you. Mm, I need to do a vote about who is the beginner, who want to make a video for the beginners. I will do it later today, maybe at the evening before I'm going to sleep. Okay, guys, so I told you anything I want, to be honest. We are about the finish for today. The streams will be around 1 hour each, sometimes a bit longer, sometimes a bit shorter. Depends how much will be in that day to say. So, last 2 minutes for the question, and if there is no question, we will finish it. Now is the time for question. I'm waiting. Maybe something like that from scalping perspective. I don't know. I'm just drawing. Don't don't copy me now. Anyway, anything you do is about to do by yourself. There is not no financial advice from ourselves. We are only doing it for the education content only. I'm waiting for the questions and we're gonna finish. I know the delay is a bit bigger than before because we're using a translation. So yeah, I don't know what is the delay here. I'm also invite you for the Discord. If you are not on our Discord, you need to jump into it because everything what I doing is on the Discord. Streaming is just a part of the Discord. Discord is the main thing for what we're doing here for our group. So you should join Discord. Also, if you want to be notified by the alert, just click the subscribe on the YouTube and put your alerts on. I'm always announcing it 1 hour before and then 5 minutes before we started. But you can do the extra notification by clicking the bell or something like that on the YouTube. A lot of streams for the unpublic when the group was unpublic. Schedule always after the stream. I will show the schedule. There is announcement for anything important. We have some trips. there is any question to me, you can ask on Jane chat. Try talk everything what is happening per day is here. Trade analysis. That's especially from these Sundays, but sometimes during the week I'm also sending it here. Trading psychology, books we recommend to you. That was my strategy from last year. Less is more. There is a Polish squad, so we can talk in Polish here. Result room. That's the position I'm holding now. You see, it's around 7.5. Okay, and if something important happens on the world or from the forex calendar coming, I'm also announce it here. Shady effects, sharing a lot of important information. See, Adrian also. And the voice room, if we have some trouble with YouTube, or if we want to do a quick call during the day, or maybe if you just want to talk with your friend on the live, you can join the voice chat. That's for everyone. You can join here whenever you want. And also, when you're joining the Discord, there is you can see only verification section. You just need to put your agreement here about the rules, the disclaimer in English and Polish. You need to agree it. And that's the About Us Royal Trade Club. That's about me. Short description, short information about Chris, and short information about the Philip. And that's the final agreement. If you click it, all that Discord will be open for you. Then you can hide it just clicking here. And it's hide, so you don't need to look at it anymore. Okay, guys, I see there is no question, so we're gonna finish first first stream when market is open. When anything important happened or when I see something, I will be active on Trade Talk. So join the Discord, invite your friends. If you have some friends who want to learn the things, you can invite them. And yeah, I'm gonna do a vote later with Chris, who is advanced, who is beginners, and we're gonna drop it in the announcement. Maybe I'm gonna do it soon. And then we're gonna do a vote about the beginners video. If there will be some likes under that post, we're gonna make the videos during the weekend or during the week before the weekend, and we will drop it as soon as possible. Chris said, thanks, Kat. Everything smooth like ocean. See you later. Yeah, okay, so thank you for being here with me today, guys. I hope you get some value, and if you get some value, you see, If you get some value, uh, send the feedback on the Discord. It's much, much appreciated. Thank you for being here one more time and see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Polish stream, but we're gonna figure it out with English translation. So everyone can use stream whole week. Okay. See ya, guys.